Number 43. Consider the graph of f of x equals e to the 2x times the natural log of x. Find the y-intercept of the line tangent to f of x at the point a comma b if b equals 2. So anytime you're trying to find the tangent line to a graph, you're always going to want to use point slope, or the point slope form of a line. And just like it sounds, all you need is the point, which will be the tangent point. In this case, that's a comma b. And you need the slope of the tangent line at that point. So we actually have one bit of this information already. It tells us that b equals 2. And so then if we want to solve for a, we can just say that e to the 2x times the natural log of x equals 2, because a is just the x-coordinate whenever b equals 2. So I'm going to go to the calculator, and we are going to solve this equation. So you can go to Menu, 3 for Algebra, 1 for Solve. So here is our e to the x. So e to the 2x times the natural log, that's control e to the x. Natural log x equals 2. And let's see what we get. So it looks like our x-coordinate is going to be around 1. It looks like it's pretty close to 1.2. So I'm just going to use 1.2 for a. So we know a is 1.2, b equals 2. And so now we only need one more thing. We just need the slope of the tangent line. And now that we have our x-coordinate, this is actually pretty easy. All we have to do is take the derivative of our function. The derivative of your function always tells you the slope at that point. So we take the derivative of our function and then plug in the x-coordinate. It will tell you the slope of the tangent line. So once again, we go to our calculator. You can go to Menu, 4, and then 2 for derivative at a point. Our variable is x. We're trying to find it at x equals 1.2. And our equation that we're trying to find the slope of is e to the 2x times the natural log of x. So we get a slope of about let's use 13.21. So our slope is 13.21. So now we have all the things we need for our point slope. So for point slope, our equation is y minus y1 equals our slope, or m, times x minus x1. So we have y, and then y1 is just our point. So in this case, y1 is just the same thing as b. So y minus 2 equals 13.21 times x minus x1, and x1 is basically just a. So x minus 1.2. So now we have the equation of our tangent line. And now we just have to find the y-intercept. Well, if you have the y-intercept is whenever x equals 0. So I'm just going to make the substitution. I'm going to say x equals 0. So y minus 2 equals 13.21 times 0 minus 1.2. And now all we have to do is solve for y. So 0 minus 1.2, that's just negative 1.2, times 13.21. So let's see. Negative 1.2 times 13.21. And then we can add to both sides. We can add this 2 to both sides. So we get a y-intercept of negative 13.85. Is it to the hundredths place? It's to the tenths place. So negative 13.9. Negative 13.9. Doesn't look like that's an option. We may have rounded wrong and maybe rounded a few times in there. But it's pretty close to 13.8 also. I mean, it's 13.85. I just rounded to 9 because we have that 2 over there. So negative 13.8 is likely the right answer. It probably happened here whenever I rounded this to 13.21 instead of using 13.20. But it's fine. So our answer looks like it's going to be negative 13.8. And that's answer choice D. Alright, so if you have any questions from other tests, make sure to leave a comment and I'll make a video with the solution. With that said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. This has been Investigative Math, and I will see you next time.